real change, giving someone lasting hope. And here's one way to make sure of that. Give to Preborn. They're on the front lines of the battle for life, partnering with clinics to offer free ultrasounds to mothers in crisis. Because when a mom sees her baby on that screen, something changes. It's no longer just a decision, it's a person. And 80% of the time, when she sees that ultrasound, she chooses life. Your $28 per month gift provides one of those ultrasounds. Just $28 to be the reason someone chooses life. Plus, Preborn shares the gospel message in every clinic they support, so your gift can help save a life and maybe even a soul. $28, one ultrasound, one heartbeat, one mom who realizes she's not alone. Go now to preborn.com/radio.
The Voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU ready.
The Voice 830 WEEU.
You hear me?
I can hear you, Andy. I don't know what happened with that ID, but the satellite's a little
your chance to learn
screwed up. I just texted
how to achieve
John, but we're in good shape for
goals,
food for thought. It won't have any
of
impact.
food to eat,
Good.
and how to prepare them. Starring Meredith McGrath, registered dietitian and coordinator of the Health Sense program at Red Nerves.
There we go. Now I can.
And Chef Tim.
Can I hear me? Ah, there I am.
Chef
Okay.
And director of food service at
hear
Red
yourself?
Nerves.
Nope.
How about now?
The views
No,
expressed
yeah.
on Food for Thought are not necessarily those of the staff, management, ownership, or sponsors of 830 AM WEEU.
And as usual, count us down.
And now, here are your hosts, Meredith
Okay, in
and
3,
Chef Tim.
2, 1. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Red Nerves of Food for Thought, right here on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond. We're also online. Check us out on Facebook. We are live streaming right now, so you can see all the delicious food that we are going to cook up this evening. And can you believe it? It's only a week away.
1 week. Officially 1 week.
That, of course, is Meredith McGrath. I'm Andy P. And we got Chef Tim back in the kitchen today. How you doing, Chef?
Great to be back. Good to see you both.
Of course.
Why did you have to do the dramatic walk-up?
Well, we're doing, video. They're watching, too.
It was a very dramatic walk-up. He was over there, like, pretending like he was doing stuff on his phone, and then it was the slow walk-up. Like, I almost felt like we should have played the walk-up
But
song.
he said 3, 2, 1. So I wanted to time it perfectly.
You really did time it.
I mean, I was a little off earlier on the timing, but I tried to get one right.
So, Chef Tim has been here for over an hour.
Yes. I walked in. I couldn't believe the amount of stuff we had prepared today.
Yep, we came.
I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, of course.
We got home from school pickup with 3 screaming kids, backpacks, like stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
And we walked in the house, and Chef was here behind the island. And the girls were like, I will say, because I'm like, why is Chef Tim so early? And they ran in the house, and then they just started barking orders. Slice me an apple, do this, do that.
great.
And then they were like standing on the island, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is Chef Tim Daycare. Like, we got
They're
this.
great, though. They're great. Those girls are great.
He was looking for any way to get out of here. He's
They're
like, can I go
listening
pick
right
up
now,
food?
I know.
I felt bad
He's
because
like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, no, you're staying here. You're in it now.
she always gives us instructions. Don't come until when? 5:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you see
And here
why.
I am at 4:45.
Yeah. You forgot to set the clock back an hour. That'll do
Yeah,
it.
like,
guess I could
like
use
from 2
that.
weeks ago.
It happens. You check this.
I guess I could use that, but
Anyway, but now you understand why I suggest coming as late as
absolutely,
possible, because it's
100%.
pure chaos.
Yeah,
It's yelling, screaming, hair flying, shoes flying,
That's
all
life.
kind of stuff.
That's
Yogurt, all good stuff.
That's a preview for next week, right? For a lot of people out there listening right now.
It is. So now that we are a week away, it is time to make sure your head is on straight and you are prepared for what is ahead. So regardless if you are going to someone's house and you're taking a dish, or you're having an entire house full of people and you're doing it all yourself.
Good luck.
or you're kind of skipping through Thanksgiving and then just doing some holiday entertaining moving forward, we got you.
All right.
We're gonna get through this tonight. And don't forget to check out the Redner's Health Sense magazine, because everything that we are doing tonight is in here. And hopefully you caught the segment that I did last week on WFMZ, but I also did 3 of these recipes last week, and they were awesome.
Look at you
So
go.
they are in here.
Did you do that on FMZ, WFMZ?
Yes.
All 3 of them, really?
Yes.
Awesome.
So the apple walnut stuffing is definitely a must-do. And what I will say is this right here, this big bag of Redner's bread cubes makes life so easy.
So easy.
Yeah. So I actually had a guest reach out and said, what if I really don't want to make my own bread cubes? I'm like, we got you.
Got you, babe.
It's, look, $1.99.
Yeah, $2. That's not bad. That's a lot of bread.
So this is great. So I said, use the whole bag, and that's what the recipe calls for, and we're in good shape. So, so looking for those
perfect.
little, it really
It's
is.
pretty heavy, too. Do you feel heavy?
It's a significant amount
cow.
of cubed bread.
Yeah.
Although on our
awesome.
household, we got to rip the bread apart the night before and everything. It's a whole thing.
And if that's your thing, you can definitely. So I'm embarrassed to say, and I said this actually on that segment, I've never made my own cranberry sauce before.
Oh, okay. Not
Never.
everybody yeah, it's not. It's definitely one that slips through the cracks for a lot of
Well,
people.
because like, why?
Yeah.
Well, then, so I caught myself doing it last week, and I was like, why have I never done this? It was the easiest thing. So, before you got here, Andy, I threw it together on the stove really quick, and then Chef Tim and I got off on a tangent, and I got to the point where I was like, oh, the house smells so good. And I was like, and it was on the stove.
It was on the stove
So
for a little bit.
now I think it's going to be great.
though.
It's
It's
just
It's going to
really
be
is.
perfect.
nicely reduced. But one recipe that you're going to be sad that we're not doing tonight is the roasted maple sweet potatoes with caramelized onions and bacon.
That does sound good.
It was a recipe that was so rich, so flavorful, easy.
This is the version of sweet potatoes that I'd be into, too.
Well, because you don't like as sweet. Like I like sweet.
Exactly. And the sweet potato has enough sugar in it for
Yeah.
me that I'm happy with it.
Well, and this does have the maple syrup in, so
Yeah.
it has a little bit of sweet.
There you go.
And those caramelized onions really hit the spot. And then, of course, you like bacon.
I love bacon.
You like
Who
bacon.
doesn't like bacon?
So, yeah, so that's really good. And what's really great is if you don't want to cube up your sweet peel and cube the sweet potatoes like I
sure.
did for the 5 pounds, how to do,
It's a lot.
we sell them.
Hey, how
Ready to
about that?
go, pre-cut, peeled, cubed. But I thought I was going to be a hero.
Yeah.
You know, and I put them on my little potato peeler thing because I love that.
Oh, yeah,
And I
that's
cubed
pretty
them
cool.
up, and yeah, I was sad.
It
I
took a long
should have taken the easy way out.
And there's nothing wrong with that, especially when Redner's offers it. Just pick them up.
Yes. So speaking of the easy way out, well, I want to say easy, but sometimes it may be smart and efficient.
Sure. Convenient. Sure.
If none of this sounds like it's a good idea for you and you want to just focus on the turkey,
Yeah.
Chef Tim has you taken care of.
Oh.
So starting in the next couple days, we are going to have family side dishes available in all of our stores back in the prepared foods
That's
area.
awesome.
And any side you want. So let's say, okay, you're really good at your mashed potatoes, but you really don't like doing the Brussels sprouts. That's cool. Do your mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
We got you.
We got the Brussels sprouts and
the
vice
sprouts.
versa.
We got the
Oh,
sprouts.
sorry.
What other sides are there?
We have the sweet mashed potatoes,
Sweet mashed potatoes.
regular mashed potatoes, white cheddar mac and cheese, which is always a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong with that. Then our Redner's bread stuffing, and then we have Alexis Foreman's famous holiday stuffing, which is absolutely fantastic.
Has sausage and Andy.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Sausage and cranberry. Is that
And
what you said?
cranberries, yes.
Cranberries, yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Then you get it's because not everybody likes the cranberry sauce, especially if you get it out of the can there a little bit. But you get the cranberry in that. That's
Oh, yeah,
nice.
it's really good. Alexis and I made it about 2 weeks ago together.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it is really good. Really good.
I bet.
So,
Well, and I love the macaroni and cheese, for example. So, like, I definitely don't make macaroni and cheese as part of my Thanksgiving dinner, but my kids aren't impressed sometimes with some of my side dishes. So,
likewise.
it would be like a nice, easy way out for me just to be like, okay, let me grab this. And then they will also ask me for Redner's chicken nuggets because
my God.
they are
I know.
they are the best, and there's no way around it. For anyone listening, if you have not tried our chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
I suggest you get them
Yes.
because I now have to have them at every single party.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. People come, they look for them, and they are very affordable. It's a very affordable option to have.
Kylie, it was a little bit ago, but she asked me to pick some up. I'm like, yeah, sure. How many you want? She goes, a 20 count.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm like, a 20 count?
It's less than $5. Get the 20 count.
I know, yeah.
If she has leftovers, she has leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 20 pieces the other day.
But with her and I, there were no leftovers.
There were no leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah. During the game on Sunday,
They are good,
the
though.
very unfortunate game on Sunday, we got 2 20-piece nuggets.
We shan't speak of this.
I didn't get
let's
to
not do
see
it.
it, but I heard there was a great game Monday night. I'm not sure.
Anyway,
And I hear there's a better one coming up this
Yeah,
week.
there's always a better one coming up next week.
Where's Mike Keller when I need him? I have to hold my breath until after the game. Then I can become his best friend.
There you go.
it was one of those times where I actually went to yelling again. After kids, I've tried not to yell as much in terms of football. But, you get excited, you think this could be it, and I started yelling again, and then the tears started coming.
Sure.
Like, I was just like, you've got to be kidding. My heart is hurting. My heart's hurting, but that's okay.
Same here.
Anyway, so in addition to our sides, if you are lucky enough to have spent $400 before
goodness.
Thanksgiving, you get a free turkey. Now, what I will say to you, in the upcoming days, you really have to start thinking about your thaw plan. So if you are getting your
point.
frozen turkey,
Yeah.
you need to start thinking by Sunday, how big is my turkey? How many days do I need? And do I have room for it in my refrigerator? And start clearing some things out. That is why you cannot just kind of like wing it over the next couple days. You constantly have to be thinking, what can I do ahead of time? What should I be doing ahead of time?
Correct.
So that next Thursday, you're not in full-blown panic mode.
Yeah.
Because, there are some things that we can do
What's the
coming into
average-
Wednesday.
What's the average size turkey, would you say, that we have? 20 pounds?
20-ish pounds, yeah. That's
How
okay.
long does a 20-pound turkey take to thaw under refrigeration?
In the refrigerator.
3 to 4 days.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
That is a great point that you bring up, because I'm like looking at that and saying, like, I can't wait to get my turkey. And
Yeah, you can't get it on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get
That's
it on
what I would do.
Wednesday. Now, what I will also say is that we are lucky enough to have procured some wonderful, fresh, local turkeys from the Jandal Turkey Farm in Lehigh Valley. So they will be in stores, I believe, starting tomorrow or Friday.
This week.
Don't quote me on that, but it's going to be very soon that we're going to have these beautiful, fresh turkeys. So,
Just in time.
worst case scenario, if you forget, leave your frozen turkey in there. Leave it in there till Christmas. Go out and grab one of these fresh local turkeys
There you
that's right down the street in Lehigh
awesome.
Valley. So, so that's also another option. Or you could do the cold running water method.
Yeah, I
as
was
well.
going to say, that's the other thing.
It's
you
not
gotta do.
pretty.
No, that's
And
not.
everybody's water bill is so high the way it is. We really don't want to leave the sink running for like
No.
3 hours. I've never done that. I've never had to, but I don't want to.
Don't.
Okay.
It takes a long time. I'll put
But it's a great point that Meredith comes up, because if you're looking at that, which is a great deal,
Yeah.
and but get it well in advance.
Yes,
Sure. And,
absolutely.
And even though I'm going to look this up 20 times before I put the turkey in the oven, how long do you cook the turkey? Pounds per minute, what is it usually? I'm always like, because when you go online, especially with like the AI thing popping
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah, it'll say like 10 minutes, and some will say 25, and it's like, what, on average, how long, do you think maybe?
For me,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I
Do
do.
it.
I mean, I just season it up. I cover it with foil, put it in the oven. I like 325, 350, because it's a safe number.
Yeah.
And low and slow for me, so I'm about 3 hours for a 15 to 18 pound turkey. Be
Yeah.
honest with you.
And of course, you're going to have the, check the temperature.
Check
Always
the
check
temperature. Always check the temperature.
Put it in
Except
the-
for, a funny story. Me and Meredith about 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
I was like so happy because my daughter got me this temp spike,
Yeah.
which is Bluetooth. You put it in, you put it in the oven.
Bluetooth.
It does.
It's the best.
It didn't work.
No.
And I'm using it literally for a year, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to show this off.
He's like
to
rubbing my
Mary.
nose in it.
I know.
He's like, do you have
I'm
one of
like,
these?
Do you have one of these?
He's like, look how cool this is.
Never tested it.
No, I used it for over a year.
Okay, all right.
But what happened was it got disconnected from the Bluetooth, and I really didn't know how to reconnect it, so it didn't work. And she's like, ha, ha, ha.
Well, the classics, they're timeless, so
Yeah.
and they always work.
We pulled out some old school thermometer from my
That
drawer.
worked. That
Yeah,
worked.
it was really great.
Yeah.
Okay, on that note, thinking about being under the gun, Chef Tim, head back to the
Oh, let's
stove.
get going.
We got to get going because we actually have a lot of things. So I don't know why we're
After an hour, preview, we got to start doing something.
we're sitting and lollygagging here. So
What am I doing?
okay, just be back there. Just be back there and get ready.
I wonder if your daughters
For
learned
the
it.
past hour, everybody's just barking orders at him. Okay. So we're not necessarily doing any Thanksgiving dishes tonight because I'm really hoping a week away that everybody already has their plan.
Yeah.
If not, again, make sure you grab the Health Sense magazine or check it out at rendersmarkets.com. All the recipes are there, and there are many, many good ones. But one that is my absolute favorite because I'm a huge leftover fan.
Oh, yeah.
Normally I cook lunch, so I cook the full-blown Thanksgiving meal, and I cook it at lunch, and then we yet go out to dinner to my neighbor's friend who graciously invites us over, so we get to eat twice, and she sends us home with leftovers as well, so we have lots of leftovers. But I always love to recreate these leftovers in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So one that I love is the turkey pot pie wreath. So Chef Tim is back on the stove right now, and he has melted butter in a pan. Next, he's going to whisk in some flour to create the roux. And then we're going to go into the broth and the cream. So again, really just making that nice creamy sauce before we add in the leftover turkey meat. So a little rule of thumb is how many guests do you have? And we're looking at about 1 to 1.5 pounds per person.
Oh.
It sounds like a lot.
It's not.
It's not. And again, having those leftovers is not necessarily a bad thing. So you can do soups, sandwiches, casseroles,
Tons of options.
salads, the list goes. Just to sit around and be able, my kids love to just eat turkey just out of the container.
Yeah, the default for us is we just take the stuffing and the turkey and then put it in a pot and mush it together.
Yes. Just one big,
good.
throw it all in a pot. So,
But it's fun to get creative now and again. I made a really good pasta with the turkey last year. Really good. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Great, especially if you're using some of that breast meat, nice, lean protein. So Chef has the flour going in now. And again, we will then add in the turkey. I have frozen vegetables today just because it was quick and easy.
Yeah.
But whatever vegetables you have left over, obviously they can get thrown in. It's a pretty relaxed recipe. Now, for today's sake, because we do not have leftover turkey, I actually used, and I was so excited I found this, it's a Jenny O oven-ready frozen turkey. It's just a breast.
Oh, yeah.
It was so good. I've never seen one before, which is kind of ridiculous. I'm like, wait, how have I not seen this? But I knew I needed turkey meat kind of quickly and didn't want to roast off a whole turkey.
Right. Yeah.
So this goes from frozen right into your oven.
Yeah.
And within 2 hours, it reached temp. I was able to pull it out. It gets done in an oven bag.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was so juicy and so flavorful.
bet.
And I was able to slice it right up. And the amount of turkey that I got off that breast
Great.
was really cool. So
awesome.
I believe we have that in our ad tomorrow. So again, if you are just having a small, just a couple people over, like I typically cook for 5 to 7 people. I'm not cooking for 20 people.
Right.
So I'm not buying a 20-plus pound turkey.
Right.
So it's nice sometimes just to have that little breast, and it was so easy. And
That
actually was already
turkey
seasoned.
breast is perfect for the amount of people you just asked
Yeah.
for.
Yep.
And we produce over 500 orders, and we use that exact turkey breast. It is the best.
That's awesome.
It's really delicious.
That just popped right
Did you
open.
hear that pop?
Yeah.
Did you hear? Normally I have to hit it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hit it. So as Chef Tim is making the filling for the turkey pot pie, I am going to start making the actual wreath. So I have, of course, just our normal crescents, which, again, we heard just pop open. Normally I'm banging it and banging it and banging it, but I must have hit it lucky tonight.
Yeah.
And, excuse me.
You're good. And you're getting
Excuse me.
So we're not making crescents this time.
No, we're just going to use the triangles.
Okay.
So I will say you have to be careful because the other day I went out to get the crescents and I ended up getting the crescent rounds, which again, I didn't really know that was a thing.
Yeah.
But they made the wreath a little bit challenging.
Okay, so you want to make sure you get the crescent rolls, not the crescent rounds. Those are the triangle ones that you roll.
The original ones. Now, I'm sure these rounds are great for something. They just weren't great for me to make my wreath.
Not for this particular recipe.
And I was like, oh man, what did I do here? I've been doing this forever.
Now you're arranging it in a circle here, and you're kind of having all the triangles point outwards like a big star.
Yes, and so you can use 2 packs of crescent rolls if you are making a lot for just the 3 of us tonight and our intimate, dinner that we have at Food for Thought.
Yeah.
We're just going to use 1 pack. Or did you just laugh?
Yes, I did.
He asked me for a water earlier, and he's like, I really wish I had a beer. And I'm like, okay, chef, it is just 4:45, but hey, whatever, just take
past noon.
Help yourself in the refrigerator. It's cool.
Mike Keller has it at 2, whatever.
That's true.
8 in
That's
the morning.
true. 8 in the morning. So we have the wreath ready to go now, and then when Chef Tim is done with, that looks great. You throw it all in.
Okay, so we're throwing in the vegetables and the spices.
Yep. So the spices are just salt, pepper, and rosemary, and then we also have a little bit of cheddar cheese. So all of that.
Salt and pepper in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not believe me?
No, I want to make sure.
Salt, pepper, and rosemary. Don't you remember Peyton and I? We were grinding it in there. He's questioning me. All you're going to do is mix it all in the pan, and then once you get it all taken care of, we are going to scoop it here on the wreath, and we're going to fold it up, and then we're going to put it in the oven at 375, and 30 minutes later, we're going to be eating.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right, well, that's our first dish then. We are going to have it prepped pretty soon. In the meantime, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to all of the good stuff here on Redner's Food for Thought. Make sure you tune in. Of course, if you're tuning in on the radio, you know where you're at, but we can also see us online, facebook.com. Look up Redner's Warehouse Markets, and you can see what we got cooking. We'll be back after a few messages right here on Redner's Food for Thought.
Redner's Markets is a part of the Berks County community, proudly employee, local, and American-owned since 1970. Your support has made Redner's a staple, and your continued commitment is rewarded with the Redner's Rewards Program. Shopping at the markets earns you big savings with grocery deals, special offers and services, and supply savings. Rewards members save at the pump, too, with discounts on fuel prices at our 7 Redner's Quick Stops and many more select locations. Shop, earn, and save with the Redner's mobile app. Sign up at the store or online at rednersmarkets.com.
Good. Okay. All right.
This Monsoon Mike Allergy and Air Quality Report brought to you by Local Leaf Market and Oli, your source for local allergy remedies. You might have heard some weather forecasters who specialize in long-range forecasting talking about December likely leaning on the cold side. So this is a good time to make sure all of your heating filters are clean. That helps indoor air quality and keeps you breathing better, as does running a humidifier. I'm Monsoon Mike.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Autumn allergies got you fatigued
and stuffy.
Time for a trip to Local Leaf Market. They carry locally sourced products from growers and producers from Eastern PA, with 25 varieties of locally roasted whole bean coffees to get you moving. Local Leaf carries homemade grab-and-go meals, plus local cheeses and milk, produce, meats, and fresh-baked breads. Now with 2 convenient locations in Ole and Trexlertown.
That'll do the trick.
Follow Local Leaf Market on Facebook and Instagram.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could beat lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text EDGE to 425
42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone-boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now, and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text EDGE to 42424. That's EDGE to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let Redner's take care of cooking with our chef-prepared meals available in all of our stores. Crafted by our executive chef, Redner's has you covered for every mealtime, featuring all your favorites like shepherd's pie, beef burgundy, mango salmon, and more. Got a special event? Let Redner's provide your party with everything you need with restaurant-quality items at a fraction of the cost. Plus, with our rotating menu of seasonal meals, you'll always find something new with our chef-prepared meals. Check out the menu at the market or order online at rednersmarkets.com.
Okay, I'll count us down in a second. I'm counting down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Redner's Food for Thought. We just managed to put the crescent rolls together, and now we are folding them over.
But we're not doing it fast.
We're not doing it fast.
We all got like super distracted right there.
No,
I'm not sure why.
We were making a bunch of stuff.
No, we're not. I don't know what was going on. We were acting like we had nothing to do. Okay, so officially the turkey pot pie is going into the oven.
Yeah.
375 for, I don't know, however many minutes till we decide it's done, right?
Around a half an hour or so.
You know, I did tell you today, I'm like, this is going to be a good show. It's going to be easy, no surprises. And all of a sudden, we get too complacent.
You need to have a couple of surprises.
Something like that. And Chef Tim's checking emails. He's just, we're here when you're ready. Anyway, we are going to quickly move on to our next dish.
Yeah.
So again, all of these recipes can be found at the Redner's Health Sense magazine. You could grab it in stores, available for free in all of our locations, or you could get it online at rednersmarkets.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Hopefully you're watching us now. But we also post a lot of really cool recipes there. And don't forget your free turkey.
Oh,
Chef Tim, don't forget to grab your free turkey.
And also, with the free turkey, I just want to give a shout-out to Mark Yablonsky, because he just texted and said, please mention our great stuffing mix, ready to go from the chop shop or the central cutting facility, which is celery, onions, and we have a little souffle cup with phenomenal herbs, marjoram, thyme, oregano, sage, all the good stuff.
Oh, how about that? I did not know that.
Also, if you're out there, don't forget, go crazy with the seasoning.
I know. It's so true.
I'm usually holding back a lot when I'm cooking all the time, and then on Thanksgiving, I use a decent amount. But sometimes I'm just like, man, I really should want ham on that. Use them up, especially if you have older spices. Gives you an excuse to buy new ones.
So I'm going to out him on this because I thought it was so funny. I was listening to Chef and Andy talk about just some casual stuff, and Chef actually sent his wife, Chrissy, to Redner's, our Wyomissing location, to grab a ton of Redner seasonings. Because I know you love them, but what I love about them is they come in really big jars.
I know.
So they come in jars. They're very cost effective. Yep. I'm trying to think what I did the other day, but I had to grab the poultry seasoning. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. But I was like, wow, this is a really big container. Now I get upset because it doesn't fit on my really cutesy-tootsy round thing over there. But I do have a really nice spot in my pantry where I can leave them. And for those key spices that you use all the time, it's so much, it's such a better spend. And then, again, you could keep them in your pantry and know that they're always available.
Yeah. And the old Canadian steak rub, that is so similar to the Montreal steak seasoning, but I think it's better. I really do. It's really good.
Canadian steak rub, that's what it's called?
Yep.
Okay, gotta remember that because I love that Montreal steak.
So we got like...
That's much cheaper.
I always say we got like 6 different seasonings that we're mailing to North Carolina so that when I'm there, I feel good.
So he has to take his spices. He has to mail them ahead to make sure they get there. Wait, don't you drive?
I don't want to drive.
Oh, you're not driving. Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you normally drive.
Sometimes we do.
Can you not just put them in the car?
Yeah, sometimes we do, but this time around, no.
Okay, good call. Good call. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get to
Let's
our
get going.
cheese ball. Cheese ball. This is called the Easy Cheese Ball because it is just so easy. And so this recipe and many other holiday recipes can be found at craftheinz.com. They have a lot of really good recipes. And of course, they have a lot of really great products. So it really spans all of their lines
Yes,
and
yes.
then a lot of really great recipes. So, Chef Tim, you are going to get started. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Right here. Cream cheese. So, of course, we have our Philadelphia cream cheese, which is
Can I just-
one of the really great
look,
items.
You took it out beforehand. Good job. Don't forget to take
I was
the
really
cream cheese
thinking
out.
ahead. Now, you guys should know this, but you may not, and I'm going to declare it. You know I had to get a new microwave recently, which was a whole battle in itself. It took me, I swear, like a month and a half. But it's very techy. It was not intentional that it was this techy, but it was just what fit in that spot over there.
Yeah.
But it's really cool, and I didn't do it with this, but you could soften butter.
There she is.
So you go over there and you click, I want to soften, and then you put one stick of butter or whatever, and it just does it perfectly.
Yeah,
So it's very cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we have the Philadelphia cream cheese, and next we are going to put in the Kraft pimento spread. All of it. So it's a 5-ounce jar. These are very popular at the holiday season. So if you feel you would like to make any of these recipes, I suggest you go out because most of our stores have a really nice holiday display with these on, and they will not last.
Okay.
And certain ones like the Old English, which is very popular at the holiday times, and we don't always carry it year-round. You do want to check this out. So this is the Old English spread. And Chef Tim is going to get that in next.
I gotta get every single molecule in there.
Every single drop. You got to get it in to this cheese ball here.
What are we eating with the cheese ball?
Well,
How are we
I
getting
have
the cheese to our faces?
I have the best of the best crackers.
Oh, yes.
Calanova.
Hey.
They have the best crackers. They have a whole bunch of different brands. So I grabbed 2 of my favorites that we are going to be adding to it once we get the cheese ball all wrapped up and then covered in, of course, crushed pecans with green onions. So Chef now has the Old English spread in. And next, you could go ahead and start mixing that.
Sure.
And then we're going to add in some French fried onions because everything is better with fried onions.
Hey.
So just
Even the vegetarians can get behind that.
just about a half a cup and just crush them up good, mix them in here, and then we are going to form a ball.
Okay.
Chef Tim, you're going to love this. You know, he actually doesn't really like getting his hands dirty,
No, well, you know.
which is the
He tries not.
well, I guess that's not very chef-like if you're always getting your hands
Put
dirty,
your
right?
hands right in the cheese ball.
Like, do you see his face is already disgusted thinking I'm not going to be doing
It just
this.
means that he's
You want me to
very
do it?
clean chef. He doesn't get
I could do it.
doesn't get his fingers in there. Oh, there we go.
All right, here we
Need
go.
the right tool.
We got to make sure that we are getting this cheese ball mixed here.
All right. Now we can.
Got to follow OSHA standards.
In the meantime, we are going to scooch along to another ball. I'm going to start.
wait.
What?
Am I supposed to throw those onions in?
No, you're good. You're here, and then you're going to add in these French fried onions.
Oh, that's the good stuff. That's
Yeah.
the stuff right there.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to, and this is another one.
That in there, and then get it in a ball. Yeah, do it. Why not? Again, no real exact measurements here. We're kind of just throwing it in. This is why I love...
Do you have gloves?
Measure with
No, I don't have gloves. Use your hands.
measure with
Do you want me to call up one of the kids?
No, we're good.
The kids would love to get their hands in there, and then we'd all be sick tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We would all be sick because they're disgusting little germiness.
They have the immune systems that can handle it. I'll be out for a week.
We do not. Okay. So, can I move on?
Please.
Can I move on to the because we're running out of time and we do want to eat. So, okay. So again, this recipe here, the cheese ball recipe, can be found at craftheinz.com, and of course, it's in our magazine. So, in case like Chef Tim, you need that extra guidance, but I promise you, it is very, very easy. So, the next ball recipe, which we have already started You're gonna like this one.
I like everything you make.
So this is a Daisy Brand recipe. So you could find this at daisybrand.com or, of course, in our Health Sense magazine. But this is the lemon coconut snowballs.
Oh.
So I already made these because they needed to go in the oven and they needed to cool.
Okay.
Because we have to add the glaze.
Oh.
So Chef Tim and I may have already tried one unglazed to kind of check it out.
Yeah, sure. You got to do quality control for sure. Look at that. He put his hand.
Oh, he's
right
going to make mini. I knew it. I knew you couldn't just
one for each of us, right?
Yeah.
do what you need to do. It's fine.
No, please. No,
Just roll it in the pecans. He just can't wrap his hands around this big cheese, this big massive cheese ball.
Trying to be convenient.
That's okay. Listen, again, there's no real recipe. You can do whatever works for you, but he's trying to avoid getting his hands really dirty. It's fine.
Yeah, it's going great for him.
So, of course, you could check the specifics of this recipe out, but it was very simply half a cup of sour cream, some butter, some powdered sugar, lemon zest, and vanilla. It's tossed in a little bit of flour. What I will tell you is the dough is very dry. Do not panic.
Okay, it's supposed to be a dry dough.
It is supposed to be pretty
Thank you for
dry.
letting us know. That's so important.
And so when you get to the point where you need to stir in the flour, I still used my beaters because my hand would never have been able to stir it.
It's tough.
Good call. You sure?
Yeah, we're okay.
Do you want to put it down on the next rack? I had to move my I think when we did the roast and then also you can put it down on the next rack.
I was going to say they look pretty good.
It does look really good, but that will still be probably like another 15 minutes because I like my crescents nice and toasted.
Yeah.
All right, back to the snowballs here. So again, your dough is going to be a little dry. Still use the beaters because that's the best way to get it fully mixed.
Right.
And then I used a melon baller.
Sure.
Just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Well,
do you love when he gets annoyed at us and just like?
No, he's not. He's in the zone. He's trying so hard to not be in it.
But I really didn't want to get my hands dirty and roll all these snowballs. So
Look at how beautiful
that does look really pretty.
Right?
Good call. I like it. It's way better than this big, massive, like a dodgeball. It would have been like a dodgeball. That's what I envisioned, but that's also why I didn't want to do it.
Right.
That is why
That's why
I give it
have the chef.
to Chef Tim.
Yes.
Because he has ways to figure out how to finesse. I am just a mom who cooks, a registered dietitian who's a mom who cooks. I don't have the finesse. I don't have the time. Anyway, thank you. He always likes to tell me that. No, you got it. So I use the melon baller and put it on a cookie sheet, and then you bake it in the oven. I will say this. Mine had to bake a little bit longer because mine are big snowballs.
Okay, sure.
So the recipe calls for 36, and I probably made only about 20.
Okay.
So mine were a little bit bigger, so they did bake for probably 18 minutes.
Okay, a little bit longer.
But you could definitely tell. So because they're so dry, I was actually able to go in and like touch it and be like, no, this isn't fully it.
You could feel, yeah.
But now you could see they got nice and brown on the edges.
That's nice.
So we are going to make that glaze. Do we have time or do we need a break?
We can take a break.
All right. Well, we'll get ready for the glaze on our way back.
Okay, sounds good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Well,
Chef, are you good?
This is just doing quality control.
Ever since COVID, food safety has just gone back out the window. Like we got to get back in check here.
Okay, well, while we reassess whether or not it's worth it to wash our hands, we're going to take a quick break. Chef's washing his hands right now. We'll be back after a couple of messages here. We still got to take a look at the snowballs. We got to make sure that the wreath is doing well, and just look at how beautiful those cheese balls are. They look really good. And if you're not seeing that, you got to go check us out, facebook.com. Look up Redner's Warehouse Markets. That's how you know where they're at. And you can see what we're doing. But in the meantime, keep tuning in right here on 830 WEEU. We'll be back after a short break here on Redner's Food for Thought.
Redner's Markets makes grocery shopping more convenient with Redner's Ready. Shop online and place your order as far as 4 days ahead or as little as 2 hours before pickup at your selected store. Our personal shoppers handpick your items and accommodate any personal instructions for your grocery needs. There's no difference between in-store and online pricing and no extra cost for pickup. And you can even have your order delivered by DoorDash for a small fee. Skip the trip with Redner's Ready. Shop online at rednersmarkets.com.
Eye Consultants of Pennsylvania is proud to welcome Dr. Tom Liu, an award-winning board-certified retinal specialist. Fellowship-trained in vitreoretinal surgery, Dr. Liu treats retinal detachments, diabetic retinopathy, and age-related macular degeneration. Your vision matters. Dr. Liu is now accepting new patients in Wyomissing and Pottsville. Call 1-800-762-7132 or visit eyeconsultantsofpa.com to request an appointment today.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Life's journey is filled with twists and turns, moments of growth, challenge, and hope. At Continuum Counseling and Clinical Services in Reading, our caring team walks beside you every step of the way, supporting children, teens, adults, and seniors. Our licensed therapists use evidence-based, personalized care to help you overcome obstacles and find clarity and strength. Free consultations are available with no wait list for new referrals. Most commercial insurance plans are accepted. Let Continuum Counseling be a partner in healing and growth. Visit continuumllc.org or call 610-827-5935 to connect, where community and care come together.
For more than 75 years, Kosher's Christmas Village in Burnville has encapsulated the magic of Christmas right here in Pennsylvania. Take a leisurely stroll with loved ones, hand in hand, amid thousands of colorful lights, decorating cozy houses and trimmed trees as a scent of freshly baked cookies floats on the crisp winter air. Unique toys and ornaments, breathtaking displays, delicious food, and a visit with Old St. Nick await you at Kosher's Christmas Village. Visit kosherschristmasvillage.com to plan your visit this season.
Shop, earn, and save with the Redner's Rewards Program. Purchase select items at Redner's Markets and unlock big savings on groceries with fantastic deals like buy 3, get the 4th free. Redeem your points and save on fuel at one of our 7 Redner's Quick Stop locations throughout Berks County, and treat yourself to made-to-order sandwiches, fried chicken, coffee, and more. Discover tons of special offers, digital deals, and surprise savings available to rewards customers. Start saving today. Simply sign up at the store or online at rednersmarkets.com.
Okay. Just gonna clear my throat before we start talking. Okay. Your volume's okay? Was it okay there? Okay, I'm gonna count us down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Redner's Food for Thought. We just got done putting the cheese balls together. They look fantastic.
It was supposed to be one massive cheese ball, like a community cheese ball. Instead, Chef Tim made us individual cheese balls, which I will say I do prefer. So good call.
And there was some leftovers, so I got to eat that.
We also had a little smoke, a little black cloud in the kitchen. And I realized with my mom brain that the pan that I selected for the turkey wreath had holes in it.
Yeah.
Because I did not want us to ruin my really, really good, beloved pizza steel. Because I didn't want to cut on it.
Okay.
So I used my husband has his own pizza because he just destroys it. Okay. So I used his pizza pan. But the turkey is falling through in the oven. And Chef goes, I didn't think that was a good idea, but I didn't want to say anything. And I'm like, why didn't you say something? So we had to kind of adjust, or we were possibly going to have like a small fire on our hands.
That's just what's going to happen in your kitchen, too. You have to adjust.
And it's fine. You got to pivot. You got to pivot. So right now we are making the glaze for the lemon coconut snowballs. Right. So again, these were little cookies that came out of the oven. They were only in there for about 18 minutes, but it is important that they cool because you're putting a glaze on them. And if they come out and they're hot and you put a glaze on it, the glaze is just going to roll right off.
Right.
So, I love it. It looks fabulous. So the glaze is, of course, our Daisy brand sour cream, a little lemon juice, and then some powdered sugar. And you're going to kind of use your own judgment on how thick or thin you want it.
Yeah.
That looks absolutely beautiful.
That's the perfect consistency.
So, next we are going to take...
Do you ever miss? No. No.
Very much so. So you're going to take your lemon coconut snowball.
Okay. And we're just dipping it
in the glaze. Dip it in the glaze. How pretty it is. And then put it in the coconut.
Oh, you take the shred, you're dipping.
Isn't that cute?
Shredded coconut, okay.
Yeah, so it definitely is a lemon coconut snowball. Okay.
Well, I was just going to take the little
Go
bit.
for it. I'm going to get another plate here so we could put the finished snowballs on.
This is what I get for trying to help.
All right, Chef Tim.
I just wanted to make it prettier.
Do you want to work on those a little bit?
Absolutely.
What's up with the forks?
Well, in case you wanted to, cut it in half and try it.
Oh, so you really didn't eat it?
Well,
are you gonna patiently wait?
Yeah, I will wait.
Okay.
I was trying to make it pretty.
So then maybe we'll move on to our last one. I thought
let's
we're
do
a little
it.
behind, but let's keep moving here.
Yeah.
So I am very, very excited for this one, and this one it's very fitting to do it right after Chef is making some really cute cookies here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Vanilla Holiday Cookie Milk.
Oh.
So not quite a milkshake, but just a delicious, nutritious little beverage here from our friends at the American Dairy Association, because sipping into the season, they call it. So the Holiday Magic, which I absolutely love.
Oh my gosh, that is
My kids love milk. They love it just the way it is.
a top tier wordplay.
But it's fun to make them almost like a little mocktail, you know, so kind of just elevate it a little bit for a special occasion, a special treat, get a really cute, fun straw,
Yeah, they'll like that.
and just something really special.
Yeah.
So we are going to, do you want to grab the milk out of the refrigerator for me?
Gotcha. Here you go. Milk.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So we have, and you want to grab the whipping cream.
I was about to say, you want the cream too.
Keep going, right?
Want some orange juice? No, I'm kidding.
So we have our milk in there, and you could put it in a pitcher, a bowl, a container, kind of whatever works for you, and depending on how much you want to make. And we're going to do a little bit of whipping cream.
Okay.
You see how well I'm measuring?
You measure with your heart. You measure with your heart during the holidays.
Now, I do love my vanilla, so there will definitely be a lot of
I
vanilla.
went in on that one.
A lot of vanilla. And then, of course, this is for the special occasion. So don't be writing me nasty grams, to the registered dietitian. It really is just for a fun special occasion.
How dare you?
I know.
How
right?
dare you be mean to Meredith? That's her
I'm
job
just
to do.
I'm just teasing. I really don't get nasty grams. But in case you're wondering, so we're adding in just a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
Sugar, which is nice and fun. Do you want to reach in there and get the whipped cream?
Sure. That wasn't even a tablespoon of sugar.
Oh.
That was barely that much.
Andy. Maybe a little bit more. And I'm going to whip it together. So again, just getting this nice little touches here to our holiday milk. Our vanilla holiday cookie milk is what we call it. So this will go really nice with our lemon drop cookies. Thank you, sir.
Yep. There you go.
Throw this over here.
Okay.
And we will pour this into our cups.
Put the milk away. Don't forget to put the milk away.
I might have to make us some more.
Want some more? Yeah, let's do some more.
Let's do a little bit more. Let's do one more batch. We could take a break, do another one, so we have some nice full cups here.
Okay. You want to take a break now?
Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
And then everything should be done. So we have our wreath in the oven, we have our cheese balls, we have our cookies, and we have our cookie milk.
Great. Okay, awesome.
We're going to have a party.
Wow, we're on top of everything. Good job, everybody. All right, we will be back after a couple of messages, and then on the other side, we're going to be enjoying all the really good-looking stuff that we made here on Redner's Food for Thought, and make sure that you're tuning in on Facebook. I say that every time. Check us out. Facebook Live. Look up Redner's Warehouse Markets. We'll be back after a short break here on Food for Thought.
Shopping at Redner's has never been easier or more convenient with Redner's Ready, the order online and pickup service for Redner's Markets. Visit rednersmarkets.com and click on the Redner's Ready icon. Then choose your items, pay online, and pick up your order in any of the designated Redner's Ready parking spaces, and your groceries will be brought right to your car. It's Redner's Ready, the convenient online order and pickup service available only at rednersmarkets.com.
Hi, I'm Noreen Krimsky from Columbia Cottage Wyomissing, the only licensed assisted living facility in Berks County. We offer personalized, compassion-centered care for you or your aging loved one. We currently have 5 locations throughout Pennsylvania. To set up a tour, Please call 610-927-0310 for Why Missing and 610-409-8910 for Collegeville. Please be sure to select option 2. To learn more, visit ColumbiaCottage.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text EDGE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text EDGE to 42424. That's EDGE to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
JTV, Jewelry Television, with 80,000
30
jewelry
seconds,
looks, we're
30
kind of a
seconds.
big deal. Even bigger with new lines of designer handbags, fragrances, and more. And biggest of all, because you could win a 7-night stay in Bali, spending money and thousands worth of JTV jewelry, making you kind of a big deal. Enter by December 7th at jtv.com/sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Then watch JTV on TV or shop jtv.com for big holiday deals.
But we're doing good. Oh my gosh. The whipped cream. Oh, who doesn't? I will count us down in a second. Oh, look at that. I just want to get a picture of one of these. I guess it's a tall glass. Okay, ready, Matt? I'll take that.
I'm ready.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Redner's Food for Thought, right here on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond, if you can believe it. And we are in Meredith's kitchen right now with Chef Tim, and we have really good looking food over here. We got little snackies, a main course, and some dessert.
This is the real deal.
This is really good.
This is a holiday party at
really
its
well
finest.
Done. Yeah.
Just for the three of us.
Yes.
It's like Three's Company.
Three's Company too.
Yeah, we're gonna toast. We're gonna cheers.
I didn't know if you mentioned that, but did you mention?
I did mention. Well, I mentioned the dessert. I didn't mention the drink that we'll wash it down with.
Yes. So we are a week away from Thanksgiving. So if you are just tuning in now, do not forget to come up with your thaw plan for your turkey, because you are only a couple days away before you have to figure that out.
Right.
So 3 to 5-ish days is when you really, depending on how big your turkey is, you have to get it out of the freezer, into the refrigerator, and start that thawing process. Or you're going to be scrambling last minute. But a scramble last minute and get a fresh Jandal turkey from Lehigh Valley isn't that bad of an issue, but then you'll still have that frozen turkey in your freezer. So
and then you save it till Christmas.
Don't forget, of course, to check out those holiday family sides at all Redners.
Yes.
So whether you're looking for mashed sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes,
White cheddar mac and cheese, bread stuffing, and Alexa's famous holiday bread stuffing.
and you can get your vegetables too, so that really makes it super duper easy.
You should call it Alexa's sausage and cranberry stuffing, because that's what it is.
Smart.
But it is quite tasty,
Yeah.
and I am actually going to be getting it.
Yeah, okay,
Because I'm
good.
like, again, another way we can kind of just like do things a little bit easier.
You did your cooking this week. You're good.
I did a lot of cooking.
Your quota is filled.
And lastly, I do want to make sure to have everybody check their Redner's Rewards account, because how close are you to getting your spend $400 and getting your free turkey? You will find that out on the bottom of your receipt. So if you're only a couple dollars away, make sure you get that taken care of, and then go pick out your free turkey and start, or finishing up your plan.
Such a great deal. It really is.
It absolutely.
When you're shopping at Redner's, it adds up, and you get that turkey.
All right, so guys, it's time.
It is
The
done.
party is here. We have completed all of our recipes, and all of those recipes can be found at rednersmarkets.com.
It is online. It is online.
With our Health Sense magazine that you could get in stores. So the very first thing we did was the turkey pot pie wreath, which utilizes turkey leftovers. So hopefully you are lucky to have some leftovers. And then you're making a really simple turkey filling kind of on the stovetop. So Chef Tim, can you tell us what you did for the stuffing?
100%. We started with butter, melted it down, added flour, made a roux, seasonings, added our chicken stock, heavy cream, vegetables, turkey. Good to go.
Oh, wow.
Boom,
Easy.
bam, put it in some
It
crustables.
was really quick and easy.
Yeah,
Real
in the
quick.
oven for $3.75. So if you are out shopping on Friday, this is something that you can quickly, even you could do a little bit of ahead of time so that when you come home, all you got to do is toss it in the oven. 25 minutes later, take it out, and your lunch or maybe even your breakfast, depending on what time you got up to do shopping,
Whatever
is
you got.
ready to go. That is absolutely one of my favorites. Next one is our cheese balls, which Chef knocked it out of the park by improvising. Instead of a gigantic ball, he made into mini cheese balls, which I thought was actually really brilliant. So this uses our Philadelphia cream cheese, Kraft pimento spread, and the very popular holiday Kraft Old English spread. So that mixed with some French fried onions.
Quite tasty with those onions.
Yes, sir.
Lovely onions, and then it is rolled into crushed pecans and green onions.
Yep.
And of course, we are serving this with the best of the best crackers there are from our friends at Kellanova, the Townhouse Dipping Fins, and the Toasteds.
I had the Toasteds.
The Toasteds have so many great flavors. I honestly stood there in the aisle and I didn't even know which ones to grab because they were so good and they had a savory onion. And I'm like, oh, I really want that one. I really want that one. But I really love the variety pack. So the variety pack where you get the wheat, you get the original butter crisp, and then you get the rosemary and olive oil.
That's
It's kind
a
of like
good
a
one.
no-brainer.
This cheese ball recipe is fantastic, by the way. You're going to have guests that are starving. They're going to act like they're starving. They got to your house at noon, and they're going to be like, "You have any food already?" This is perfect. Easy. Mix it together.
And there are more cheese ball recipes at craftheinz.com, so you could go check them out. And also our friends at Kellanova, they have a recipe they have a website called crackerhacks.com.
Cracker hacks.
There are so many super cool recipes. You feel like, okay, what kind of recipes can there be done with crackers? But there's so many different dips and so many little appetizers that you can make with their different brands of crackers. So check it out at crackerhacks.com. Now we are moving into our sweets, which I'm very excited for. So the lemon coconut snowballs by our friends at daisybrand.com. These are little lemon snowball cookies that use daisy sour cream, a little butter, a little powdered sugar, a little lemon zest, little zesty zest, and in the oven for only a few minutes. And then Chef Tim took it out, made a really nice glaze, again using daisy sour cream, a little dip, and then some coconut. So we're going to enjoy those.
Yeah, and to wash it down.
And those, let's see, we are moving on to the vanilla holiday cookie milk, which again is something just sweet and fun. It's special. It's just taking our delicious, nutritious milk and elevating it to the next level with a little bit of vanilla, a little whipping cream, tad bit of sugar, and then of course some whipped cream and holiday sprinkles on
You can
top.
put the sprinkles on top.
Yes. Whew. Did we get it all?
You got
I know.
it.
Okay, so this is what the forks are for. Okay, so let's go with the holiday wreath first.
Okay. And we're just scooping it on there. Ooh,
Andy already has dibs on the little extra filling of the turkey pot pie wreath, which I thought was funny. But there's a little bit left over.
Yeah, and I'm going to take it home, and I'm actually going to
And
make
you're
this
going to love
recipe
it,
right
and you're
here.
going to make more of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes like delicious pot pie.
Yeah, it's pot pie, baby. How
So
can you go wrong with that?
it is just your turkey dinner reinvented.
It's so simple. It's so simple to make. I'm telling you, and it's really great.
And it's just it's so cost effective and time effective because you're utilizing those leftovers, and that to me is like just one of my favorites. Anytime you're making a big meal, try to plan for the leftovers, because why put all that work in if it's going to be a once and done? You may as well have some leftovers and figure out how to use them.
And again, it was super easy. Meredith mentioned that she just used some frozen vegetables. We got corn, carrots, peas in there.
Okay,
It's fantastic.
I'm going for the cheese dip.
Okay, when
Because
the
I'm on a fast track to get to the cookie and the milk. So
I'm going to. All right, I'm going to ruin. Since we ruined one, I'm going to help ruin it some more here. All right, so we have some cheese dip here.
Okay, that's super fun. But now I'm stuck. Look, I have this eaten cracker, and I don't want to. Oh wait, no, I have a safe edge.
Yes, there you go.
You see that?
We already
You
used our
can't
hands.
judge me.
You're good. No,
you
you're
can't
good,
judge me
yeah.
because I'm using my safe edge. Always keep a clean edge so that you could go back in for the second dip. It's not double dipping.
That's a good, very, very simple cheese dip, and also, you know, you want to make it a different flavor, add whatever spices you want to it. But this base right here with the pecans and everything, and the onion, very good. Very,
So
very
again,
good.
if this is something that you want to make, which I definitely recommend, you do want to go out and get those jars. They're on a holiday display right now. So the Old English and the pimento spread, because they absolutely will sell out. When I was at the store this morning, there wasn't many left.
Yeah.
And there were some coupons too.
Yeah, it's
Don't
good
forget the
item.
coupons.
Don't forget the coupons. What's
All right,
next?
I'm ready for my lemon coconut drop cookie.
How do you guys like
Excited
that?
for this.
How do you like the turkey?
This is, I'm
Very
telling
good.
you, dude,
Really good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
telling you, I'm very happy with this.
All right, I got to pass your cookie over.
Thank you. Always fun to listen to somebody chewing. It's really So we're having the cookie. Now this is a very puffed up, interesting looking cookie. How did it turn out with the texture and everything?
It is good. It is pretty big.
It's a big cookie.
You may want to make them a little bit smaller.
We did
But
mention
I
that.
use-
Yeah,
I use the melon baller.
that's right. We did mention that earlier, that we kind of had bigger scoops than what
But
is.
the glaze is delicious. Great job. I love the lemon and the coconut mixed together. And the cookie actually has a lot of flavor.
No, really good.
I will
Really
say.
good.
I will say I did go a little heavy-handed on the vanilla,
That's
like
okay.
I always do, and I'm totally fine with that. And honestly, Chef Tim, and you could tell me what you think about this, I would even consider putting in a little bit of the almond extract.
Oh yeah.
I'm a huge almond extract fan, and I could picture that definitely adding a little bit more depth and flavor to the. I mean, it is plenty flavorful. It is very good.
And speaking of going ham on the vanilla, we have to wash it down. Our wonderful, what was it called? It was called cookie milk, right?
Vanilla holiday cookie milk.
Cookie milk. Now milkshake. Hey, salud.
Cheers.
Not too bad. We got one more.
I am
food
thankful for
thought
you
the
both.
year, and I'm thankful for you too.
I am thankful for you both. Very fun.
Who doesn't?
Very fun.
Who doesn't like that?
A little whipped cream and sprinkles on your milk
Good job on the
to
vanilla.
wash down the cookie. Perfect.
Perfect combo.
All right, thank you so much once again for having us in the kitchen. So great to be together once
Great
again.
seeing you.
And I hope that everybody out there feels grateful and thankful this year too. And you can feel thankful every day for Redners.
Right. We are truly thankful for all of our guests in all of our communities, because together we are making a lot of communities much better.
Wonderful. Thank you, Chef Tim.
Thank you.
And thank you, Meredith.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll catch you guys next month for the final episode of Redner's Food for Thought in 2025, next year, 2026. But we'll see you guys a little bit later. Take care, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.